What's good, y'all, man? We back. We got another video, man. How y'all doing? Y'all doing great today? Today we got the most outrageous reveals on Paternity Court. I need Paternity Court to be my favorite video to react to, bro, because it be a whole lot of crazy stuff going on in here, man. Like, you know, teenagers and people just have no brain, bro. Sleep with 4 or 5 people and expect not to have the consequences of doing that. You know, it is what it is.
This is one of the biggest shockers ever.
This case would go down as one of the most shocking cases in Judge Lauren Lake's paternity court, filled with twists right from the beginning.
Ms. Razor, you and your brother are suing your mother and your father. You say in the heat of the moment they inadvertently revealed your dad, Mr. Jacobs, is not your biological father.
This argument must have felt normal for Mr. Jacobs and his wife, but his utterance meant something to the kids. However, Ms. Razor and Mr. Hunt are hell-bent on discovering the truth.
I started to hear a lot of noise in my mom's bedroom. Well, those ain't my kids anyway, so I was doing you a favor.
You would agree that this is a statement that would never...
Nah, that's crazy, though. Imagine hearing that jump while your parents arguing. I'd be like, bro, what the world? Bro, what? I'm like, no way. You feel me? Like, it's crazy.
One who never had reasons to doubt the paternity of his children.
Your mother made a comment that really didn't sit too well with me.
I was just mad. You know I was mad.
You said this statement that you're not their father.
Nah, bro.
Yes, ma'am.
The argument occurred just 2 weeks ago, but...
She said, you know, I was mad. Bro, you can't say that while you mad, though. Like, what? Who says that while you mad? Them ain't your kids anyway. What? Nah, that's real. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Wasted no time and decided that they needed to get a paternity test.
I was in shock. How you just gonna leave without saying bye, hug, and you arguing with your spouse? That don't got nothing to do with us.
Mr. Hunt also heard the statement from his mother, which seemed to have affected him.
And I was sitting in the living room playing video games. I overheard what he said.
So you overheard...
Me and my friends, actually. And I was just sitting there like, whoa.
At this point, Mr. Jacobs attempted to defend the statement by saying the children did not hear the whole argument.
I went on Facebook, I posted, I'm crying gangster tears.
Even though I'm the little sister, I act like the big sister. It was just ridiculous.
The children seem to have been infuriated by the statement, and one wouldn't blame them because they're old enough to process things like this.
All right, Mom,
because they didn't hear the whole comment.
Why they just won't? Why did you want like tell them that if they are the parents, just say they are. If you not. Why you gotta go to court for them to do all this, bro? Like, it should be
It's not your father question. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not.
Like, it should be too much going on, bro. I swear, bro.
This might have been a minor argument for Mr. Jacobs, but it seems to have heightened Miss Razor's emotions, and she couldn't just hold back.
I'm 26 years old, okay? He's been there for my kindergarten graduation. How many men do you know?
She like she finna blow up, boy.
For you to make that statement, and for him to...
Miss Razor was getting married in January, and she hoped Mr. Jacobs would walk her down the aisle, but this paternity doubt might end that dream.
You gotta tell me the truth!
Because I don't know, Precious. I just don't know.
That you denied so many times?
Friends talking about, don't you look like Tommy?
The other man in question agreed to take the paternity test, but he could not attend court. Therefore, he joined the court from his hometown.
Yes, we had a physical relationship. It wasn't a relationship.
Were you intimate with Mr. Farmer?
Yes, ma'am.
That's just nasty. Wow. That is not my father. No.
Miss Hammonds admitted that she had intercourse with Mr. Farmer when Miss Razor was conceived, but not at the time of Mr. Hunt's conception. Judge Lake then asked Jerome to escort Miss Razor back into the courtroom, and this happened.
Okay.
That's her brother.
You call him your brother. It's like a play brother.
Yes, ma'am.
That's not my sister. She's not my sister.
This was a very heated case with various exchanges, and Judge Lake had to get into the results. First, let's find out if Mr. Farmer is Miss Razor's father.
Mr. Farmer, you are not her father.
Oh, my God.
Thank you.
Miss Razor was very excited about
now, why did he not gonna be the dad either?
DNA test was conducted.
He not gonna be the dad either. Why did?
Mr. Jacobs, you are the father. All the
okay.
are not.
What did I tell y'all, bro? I just look at her, bro. It just don't get no worse. It just doesn't get any worse. Sleeping with 3 and 4 people, bro. Not this girl. Not this girl. Don't even know who her dad is. She got this girl stretching her whole life. She's 26 years old, finna get married. She don't know who. You feel me? And it's all her fault. All you had to do was sleep with one person, bro. You have to worry about this, though. But you know what I'm saying? Wrong generation. Wrong generation.
That came as a real shock
brother.
to all the parties in court, as the birth father of Miss Razor became a mystery after 26 years of believing Mr. Jacobs was her father. Then let's get to the paternity results for 33-year-old Mr. Hunt.
Mr. Jacobs, you are not Hector's father.
It's scandalous.
It's other things.
Judge Lauren Lake's court is home to
That is
such
bad. That's so
confessions and
bad. They go,
revelations
that's
that will
so
make you
bad, bro.
doubt the
That's so
veracity
bad.
of those statements.
That's so
In this
bad,
case,
bro.
the lady tracked down a potential father for her son, who is yet to accept responsibility after 2 decades.
Jackson, you say Mr. Figures was a smooth-talking Casanova, left you with a baby. Definitely your son, Daniil's biological father.
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Figures admits to being a former ladies' man, but claims there is no way he fathered Miss Jackson's son, and hopes today's paternity test result will prove that.
I had a baby at 16. Go to Job Corps, do what you need to do. I look for love in all the wrong places. When I saw him with curly black hair, he was just, I was stunned.
Miss Jackson and Mr.
told us
Figures
I was
acknowledged they
stunned.
were in a relationship and had intercourse without protection. However, Mr. Figures is confident that he was not the only one who enjoyed
Who is that on the left?
They had these little things that was called a green grass. Pick a spot, get to know each other. That's what we did one night. She called my name twice. Third time, she called his name. Now, I admit I didn't stop because we was in the middle of handling it.
This incident gave Mr. Figures the
Now, that's
impression that
crazy.
Miss Jackson was having intercourse with the other guy too, but she denied it when he accosted her.
Oh,
Judge
so
Lake
so
then
both of
asked
them,
Miss
she
Jackson
had,
what
you
happened
feel me?
when she
She
found out
cracked both
about
of
her
them, basically.
pregnancy.
Okay.
When I found out, I thought I had a stomach virus or something. You know what I'm saying? They gave me a pregnancy test. I don't have my family.
But she also had
Focus
another
on-
guy that she was dealing with.
Mr. Figures kept interrupting her with the
So
allegation
like,
she had
if she thought the other man was so good with the curly hair and stuff, why she even worry about bruh to the right of her? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, wrong generation.
another guy she
That's
was
all I'm
dealing
saying.
with at the time.
He had my back. Don't mean we having sex, but the person that he's talking about, he even went to him. You know she's carrying my baby.
Miss Jackson assured that she never
That's
had
crazy.
intercourse with this other man, and he only helped her deal with her situation.
Know what's
This
going
man, till this day,
in my life.
in the picture. We're
Good.
all in Job Corps.
All that
and
is
he
good,
know,
but
like,
can I
I'm
say this?
pregnant.
Her testimony revealed that Mr. Figures could have only fathered her son. Then Judge Lake decided to give Mr. Figures a chance to respond.
From my perspective of things, you have this friend that's in your life or whatever, and that's good. Here it is a week later, you having sex with me again.
Despite the various indications highlighted by Mr. Figures, Miss
My-
Jackson
I don't
insisted
know
that
who-
she
I don't know who
never
at fault at
intercourse
this
with
point.
this man, and that they were just together at the time.
I don't know if
You
it's
don't
her.
get that part.
I don't know if it's
Your
him.
Honor,
More-
totally different from sex, Your
And having
Honor.
sex with me.
Your Honor.
Right or wrong?
Wrong. Why would I be doing this after 20 years?
Mr. Figures informed Judge Lake that he was in court today because he wanted Miss Jackson's son Daniel to find out the truth about his paternity.
I have other children. They come in, they take them places, they go here, and it's always been me and him. What if I die tomorrow? Where's he gonna go?
After this, Miss Jackson tries to
She got a
convince
point,
Judge
though.
Lake that she always had access to Mr. Figures, but something has restricted her from proving.
Oh,
he
so
was
that's
the
her
father of
son.
I mean, I got you in the palm of my hand, like I got your social security number.
Yeah, and that wasn't my fault. Like I said, if I didn't know how to get in touch with you, how can I?
That's an excuse.
You can find
you're
her
not
without a
sounding-
name?
you're not sounding
You
like
can
no
find
man
her
right
without a
now.
name?
On this part, Mr. Figures claimed that he never knew Miss Jackson's last name and did not know his potential son's name, too.
My closest friend, his dad died, but he seen his dad.
But to be
I just
honest
go
with you-
home. Like, I ain't got time to deal with this. I'll find.
Even if it,
Stop talking!
For over 20 years, Miss Jackson and her son have had to stay alone without a father despite her other children having
That make no
fathers.
sense, bro.
It's always, for 20 years, been us, like having a connection the way I never had my father.
The emotions seem to increase while Miss Jackson...
Man,
gave
is
her
he the
testimony
dad or
and
not,
handed
bro?
Judge
They just
Lake
going in
the
circles at this point.
Look at that boy. Really? Wow.
For over 20 years, Miss Jackson has hoped that the paternity test result would prove that Mr. Figures is the father of her son.
Mr. Figures, you are not the father.
Oh my God.
Bro, you cannot make this up. Oh, I got it. You can't make this up, bro. You can't make it up, bro. Wrong generation. Not her son. He should really be getting mad at her the whole time. Cause she's sleeping with other people. And now he don't even know who his dad is. It's like an endless cycle, bro. Oh,
At this
man.
point, it was apparent that Miss Jackson had intercourse with somebody else during the window of conception, and this prompted Judge Lake to ask if she knew who the father was.
20 years.
Like, yeah, but he's been there all along.
That he
Obviously,
is
he
the
hasn't.
biological father?
No.
This is one of the biggest shockers.
Man, it's going crazy, bro. Man. Hopefully you got like the video, bro. I don't even know what to say, bro. Every time my wife paternity court video, bro, I just know something gonna happen, some crazy not gonna happen, bro. The man she even brought on there, not even the dad. Like what? Hope you got like video, man. See you tomorrow, bro.